Top of the morning, traders. It is Friday and the weekend is upon us, but let's take a look at what's going on so we can get a idea how we're going to finish the week up here. The first thing we need to keep in mind is that today we have Canadian consumer prices coming out, and the other highlight is the U.S. New home sales. These reports could shake the markets quite a little bit, but probably we'll have with consumer confidence out of Canada, that will probably come in line, if not beat expectations. But new home sales, that will be interesting because one of the highlights of the recent economic activity has been that it appears as though that the housing market has been stabilizing and is on the rebound. So if we get a strong number there, we could see a push higher. But if we have a miss, I would definitely put away with disappointments through the markets. Let's take a look at the what we had happening last night. As we can see, the euro moved down about 20 pips, not too much, but it's still above the support zone that we referenced at 0.618, that 130.30 level, and that is the bottom of its current range. Well, that's not true. That could cause resistance. The bottom of its current range is back at the 50 fib at 129.86. Any move down to this level will be a pivot level that traders will be looking at, and we could see a bounce at that level. So right now, heading into today's trading, what I would be watching would be the high from yesterday, which will come in around 131, or at least the trend line from yesterday, 131. I've been watching the price action between 131 and 129.86. Any move up to these levels could cause a bounce. Now, I would also see if we move down to this 130.30 level, see what we get there. If we get a bounce there, that might be worth jumping on, looking for a pushback up higher. Let's take a look at the Great Britain Pound USD. As you can see, the pair has just been consolidating pretty much in a straight line sideways since breaking back down on yesterday, and right now it's just basically sitting at 160.50. What we're going to watch here is which way we break here. Any move up to this descending trend line would be maybe an opportunity to short the pair, looking for a further push lower. The trend line is currently at 160.80. Definitely resistance. Support is coming at the 0.382 160 fib level, and that's the level that we've moved down to there. You would have to keep an eye on because we could get a bounce, because you can see how the pair just slowly, and I mean slowly, this is over days, bounced to the current level, and it basically did the same thing at the 161. I guess you could even say that's the 161.50, or even you go to the top 161.75 level for the slow grinding turnaround. And the pair did respect the descending trend line once again. Let's move that, make that line a little more pronounced. The descending trend line right here. It broke above it, but it eventually came back down below. Not a very tradable line. The pound has a tendency to do that. If it finds something that everybody's respecting, it goes and shoots the stops to the top side. Because look, that would be a short at 161.46. It moved up right about to 164.77, right about 30 pips, and that's quite often around the range that people need to keep the stops at. Did the most damage with the least amount of work. Alright, so we can see that the pair is consolidated right here, so we're just going to watch the price action and see what we get a break here. It's been very hard to trade these current moves because they're unpredictable, because of the length of time that it takes for anything to actually form. Alright, so we can see the Aussie USD it's basically been sitting right at the 50 fib at 130.86 for the majority of the week. It's been slowly rolling over. Right now it's sitting about mid-range resistance, mid-range resistance, as we said, is at 130.86. Support is going to be right between the what used to be the past resistance and the 130.25. Any move up to this level could cause definitely find buyers, and we could see a pop back up higher. It'd be interesting to watch the consolidation here. We keep your eye open we're going to keep our eyes open in short-term trades in the euro and Oz today, as we could get a little bit of volatility heading into the end of the week. The New Zealand USD just basically going sideways. Could be a triangle there if you look at it, but triangles have been difficult to trade because there's very little follow through on them lately. So right here, right now, I don't see much to do in this pair, but we do have support down here at the bottom, probably coming in around 181.75. We get a break below the 0.8175. We could be seeing a push lower towards the 50 pip level, which is currently at 81.32. 81.32. excuse me, and the top of the resistance level is going to come in right around 82.30, 82.35. Those would be the levels to watch for major support resistance. The CAD is still moving along. Very interesting. It is the most volatile pair out of all the majors lately. It is coming up, though, to resistance here at 9.9885. You have to watch the price action there. It could be an opportunity to go short there, looking for a push lower back down. We probably won't get a push all the way up for 120 pips today. This is incredible volatility for the CAD, which is, normally a very slow wandering pair. So what we're going to watch is we're going to watch the price action up here at 9.9885. Today, and we probably might make a decision on going short or long in that pair. The next is the yen. You can see it's consolidating. It has had a move higher from 79 this week, and it seems to be just enjoying the middle of its current range. At this moment, I would stay away from this pair, but resistance you can see is at 79.65, and support's down at 78.50. The euro-yen pair close out the remaining portion of that trade today at 103, I think 25. So 25 pips. So it's 125 pips in total on the trade. Close fat, half at 100, half at 25. So made about 64 pips in total on that trade. You could hold the other half of the trade looking for a bounce higher. I just want to maybe lock in some profits before the end of the week. The Aussie JPY appears to be rolling over with the majors. Currently, we have resistance right up here at 82.50, and support is down in the 81.80 area. There's no real trade to be made up here right now. The New Zealand JPY, the trade I talked about yesterday, going short at 64.96 or 95, I believe. If you did that trade, you can see why the logic was your stop would have to be above the 65.21 level, and you'd be looking for a move down towards back into at least down to here around the 64.51 level, and hoping for a break lower back to the bottom of the range of 63.50. The CAD JPY has been moving also with the CAD cross. Right now, the pair is sitting mid-range, but it is definitely playing the fibs. The top of this is 0.618 fib at 89.2. The bottom is its 0.50 fib at 79.63. Great Britain JPY sitting right at the 50 fib again at 127. I'm interested to watch the price action there to see which way we can get. All right, traders. So once again, we're watching the price action right now. We're looking for any moves. The pound and the euro. The pound sitting at price support. The euro is sitting right below the 0.618 fib. The Aussie sitting right about mid-range. New Zealand and same, sitting right about 3.82. Yeah, the CAD is the interesting pair to watch, sitting right about the top of its range at 89.73. The top of the range is right at 88.86. That's the pair we're definitely keeping our eye on today. All right, everybody. Happy weekend, and I'll be sitting in back in the saddle once again today. So keep a lookout on the Twitter feeds. Everybody, happy trading, and keep your trades keen and play it safe.